We are live.
I'm a chef at this masquerade. Hiding both face and mind. Afraid for you to try. I'm a chef What else should I be? Please don't take off my mind.
Hey! 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 Well then.
Oh.
Ooh, shit. I don't have a lot of days. I don't think I'll be able to get it.
That should do it for now. Hey!
We'll see. Here we go.
Well then, our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a.
We'd appreciate if you could tell us. It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated.
How much do you think he...
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murder. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the...
Come on, Makoto.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power arresting them.
I wouldn't phrase it that way.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murder. Why the sudden change? And how are you so positive that they...
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people?
Excuse me. This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it. But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence?
Mako-chan's really pressing. She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you, if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now.
Oh, no. But I have my own conclusions about the true identity.
He's gotta be blocked.
Pipe down. He's lying. But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
It's only my personal opinion. However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the...
The truth? What's he planning on...
It's quite the confidence you have, if you're so certain. I'd like to ask you then.
That...
No.
They're people you all know quite well. It's mine. I apologize for the interruption. Would you mind if I step away?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they?
Did you set...
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
What do you want to... No!
That's gotta be I have video footage too, please. Let's not feign ignorance. It's not just all of you. I am aware of that world too. I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers. I found out about that world about a month ago. This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge. Dude, it's the nav. When the app activated on its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed. Quite frankly, I still can't believe it myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for...
All of you are acting as phantom thieves in the metaverse.
Damn.
I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you. So, you admit it then. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okuma.
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power.
This guy has a
This... I swear, it just...
Morgana, our teammate who taught us about the meta...
Really? But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana. I experienced that world too.
We go in the metaverse, we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah.
Anyways, back to what you were talking about.
Although I don't completely understand the method, someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom... I can't overlook such a... Which is precisely why I want us to strike.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me.
And if we declare...
And I think I'll have to inform the police about all...
This ain't no
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe the justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is... Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well...
Make it up?
So...
We haven't... and we're still
You'll be found guilty if you're caught.
Bullshit!
Unfortunately,
And that's why you...
yes. That said, I ask that you...
What should we do about...
I see. Well, you don't... Considering this is you we're talking about, I'm glad we could talk. I look forward to your end. It was definitely worth coming today. We should be getting back. About that. The reason why you called for me in the first place was because my business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it!
It's kind of slimy the way he pulled
Hey,
that off.
they're go...
I'm sorry about the sudden break and urgent. But I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel.
I can't say anything in detail, but I feel another great stride. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro.
Was that really our best...
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against him.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him.
So what?
He's got evidence on it.
Damn it!
Calm down,
How am I supposed to come?
What's done is done. We must make up our minds with it.
We need to give this a...
Similar occurred, although things have quieted down. Furthermore, new information he had received a calling.
Why did Futaba?
If a calling card was... If so, the...
I knew it. Oh, God.
The post-festival party.
Post-festival nobody invited you. Huh? Senpai. Since we've run into each other on our... People say these kinds... Let's get in there.
And now, it's the student sharing space. But we've got a huge... Members of the dance club? Now everybody!
Just standing around while every... Senpai, let's do... Very impressive.
And now that you're all warmed up,
Hey, we've got a...
Senpai, I'll be back soon. Just wait here.
Yo, who's that? Huh?
That's crazy. That was so...
Wow, that dance was...
I know, right? It's my dad. Sorry to leave you like this. I will. Please. The post-festival party... See you soon!
Alright.
thinking of... It feels like nothing bad could ever...
And now it's round of applause.
Sherry? I never knew we had...
All right. No.
Oh,
How about that?
huh? Is he...
Well then.
He's talking to me. So it really is me.
Come.
Well,
And you're.
she's so cool.
I'm sure you're. My
Oh, please.
So.
Something I have to.
Do you think the Phantom Thief?
Oh?
He's going in for the kill.
I mean, we're all dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to. So, are.
Well.
To tell you the truth,
Real? Wow, way to go!
So, Aku.
That was a.
My, is this a. But I'm a gentleman. Well, did you all enjoy our.
Just when it was getting interesting.
The post-festival, it turned out to be more like an interview part. I still can't believe you said... Huh? Right, at any rate. I'm not... Thank you for saving... You're mysterious. I think the two of us will get along... Who knows what may... For now. But I had to say... Here. Now then.
Welcome home. You took off somewhere during the fest.
Futaba?
I needed to calm my brain. Not just Akechi, but other stuff. But anyway, I was just...
The mass media has no countermeasure for the Phantom Thief. They're saying whatever they want. So,
Nothing that leads...
what's going on here? And I thought I told you. Well, if things continue at this rate...
But sir...
I had high expectations for you. We may need to reform the
Please, let me see this through to the end.
I know that you've been at this for a while now. If you can manage an arrest, I've made that's what you want. The leadership of this country is about to change. I'll make myself clear again.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measure. Oh, one more thing.
To you, sir?
I said that Yes.
We're home! Sojiro...
I was cleaning up. This is a calling card, right?
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as so.
That's...
Is it something to get... I knew it. Why aren't you saying it?
Why did you keep it? I mean...
Explain.
Explain... Hey, if this...
I'm talking to Fu... I'll get right to the... Is this a real one? Did they... How about it?
Ever since I was trapped in a... I knew I had to leave it.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere, and even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here, I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves... I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Soji...
But to think that Wakaba's research and the... Back in the day, my job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked. It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd that one of these days, who wouldn't take that as a joke? But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, There's something I want to ask, judging from your attitude. You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the... Is there a connection between the first incident of a change of heart? The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil, and then there's... You always seem to be linked to these incidents. You know what people call them? Why did you introduce such...
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He's...
Asked? Stole? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? But he doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves. He's... You're pulling... Are you serious? You... Really?
Sojiro!
So, base and on top of that, what the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom!
Wait.
She was killed!
Stop the...
Why won't you believe me? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal! Didn't you notice that her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
When she passed away, I did think it was odd. It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here as some old guy running a cafe. To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids, and I end up getting consoled by her.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault!
I see. Don't worry, even if you are the real Phantom Thieves. I mean, who... Unless they catch you red-handed, it's... Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win. Just... If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba, then they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. We're done talking about that. Come on. Time to eat.
Whew. Still, we should tell the others about...
That was pretty fucking rough.
We're gonna win.
Oh.
Sorry. Hey, wait! Hey! Yep. Well then.
That concludes the speech given by... We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves. The police have designated the Phantom and have decided to reward anyone within...
Look.
Those who provide information. And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become. Reward money will be supplied by the police and the...
If I report you to the police and they arrest... I hope you understand, even people who didn't have an interest before, and it'll happen every day. Why did this happen? This isn't about me. Well, I'm sorry I didn't realize it. All I can do now is just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right? I won't sell you out.
I feel bad about what we've done to the
Yeah, technically is.
Did you see that reward? With this, the Phantom. That will be when their curtain falls.
Hey, great!
We're wanted, and the reward's 30 mil.
We're finally being treated as actual.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what-ifs I mentioned before? How President Okumura ranked first? The fact it was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. Yeah, the enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start. After we gained pop...
Then what about everything we've done? Are the people whose hearts we changed and...
No. Because of Yusuke and I. The Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida, considering what happened with the rankings? Only the previous target would have been used to...
What a cheap trick.
Cheap? There's the fake Medjad and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fatter. So much time and effort has been put into this. Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future psychotic break...
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so...
What, so this is my fault? And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How?
I'm sorry. This was all because all I could think about was my fiancé. Haru.
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa...
Damn it! This is bullshit! Ah!
Ryuji, taking out your frustration on things...
Hey, why did we lose? What did we do wrong?
It's probably because...
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
Yeah. I was... so caught up. I'm such an idiot! I became a Phantom Thief.
To think we had begun clinging onto fame in a place...
We were meant to be the righteous Phantom Thief. I'm so irritated with myself.
Makoto.
Damn, I know that we've been set up. But still, of course I want to do something about...
Yeah. However, we have no idea who we're up against.
Furthermore, they must...
Are we really a... Should we... I mean... Hey.
Yeah, running away with our tails between our legs is we'd be dumping everything we stand for just to save our own asses.
I see. I take back what I just said. Absolutely not like...
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Hey, about being framed and the added bounty. I lost it. Really? Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time. I wanted to be a Phantom Thief because I thought even someone like it made me so happy to be dependent on. I thought I could do anything if it was for just. I called them shitbags, but I must be the shittiest of shitbags.
Searching all along.
You're right. I can start by changing who I am now. Thanks. I feel like I can. Oh, I scared Haru and Futatsuya.
Without a sign, without resting.
We've reached a crucial... There's no point fretting about...
all right, come on.
Okay. Hey! Hey! Well then.
Oh.
Searching all along.
Nice. That should do it for now. Hey!
An issue in which criminals do only now does the government has its stand. We don't have to go down with a sinking ship. Let us end this chaos.
He's a politician of the ruling.
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might...
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my...
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician, he's passionate and thinks of the future. I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other
When you say that you want us to cooperate...
That's a good question.
Quit
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the... I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. She must be considerably vexed if she make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way that...
True. I'm the only... However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
We don't care about that self-gratification.
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Huh?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
Still, there's...
Indeed. It's hard...
Unfortunately, that's... What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
You saying the police would do...
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
completely rotten.
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too. However, the current situation is extremely bad.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice.
So that's...
The truth will be covered up. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
I mean, I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, I'm certain they'll aim for her life. So how about it? Will you agree to my plan?
Even though you're particular about being...
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit. She'll be a fine warning to others not to meddle with you any further. They can't go public if someone in the investigation... All that's left from there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
What do you mean? You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested.
As expected from Onijima.
Makoto.
It's a well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this again?
Because of sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of... It isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
Dude.
You know... Yeah, like how some disgusting adult...
We're similar, hmm? Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this. Won't you cooperate with me on the... Thanks. This mission can't succeed with...
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out.
Mako-chan. I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping I wouldn't have to resort to it, though. I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Why didn't you...
It was too selfish of a reason. Though I was too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out? A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it, too.
I'm sorry,
I see.
Will you tell your sister? Of course not.
You seem awfully evasive today.
I just can't make time.
Let's call it a day then, and resume the...
I'm sorry, everyone. Wasn't Makoto act... Well, I guess... Regardless, it all starts tomorrow.
Here we go. Finally.
A palace? Not only that, Goro and the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice? And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case? That can't be. I mean, he... Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister... If this is all true, I was out of the loop the entire time I led... So you became convinced of another's existence through the two men... And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that's why you targeted me? That does make sense. If you simply wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart, your actions as Phantom Thieves would... If this villain does exist, and I would be targeted next. Did Makoto come up with that? Hey! You need to keep your focus. It seems you're completely... But the look on your face isn't one of defeat. I'm amazed. When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct? Those words normally hint at the However, if your story till now is true, one reason... It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point, someone set up only to bear response. Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff... And if that's the case...
All right.
No, I don't believe your story. There's something I need to Was a change of heart? What happened in the time between entering my... Tell me everything.
There we go.
What's this favor you need? We'll be going to Nijima's palace. Things like her work ethic and relation. Those would help us come up with counter... I can look up Mori and stuff like her A girl shouldn't say things like... You tell her... I thought you'd like that. Ahem. Also, I may be overthinking it, but... Ow! Same as always. Let me finish! So this is the courthouse. Let's hurry up and get started.
I rarely get to see Sai-san direct. On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy.
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Still, there will be quite a bit of red tape involved.
We'll take your word. For now.
I concur. After all, people like... Well then? Huh?
This is the model I wanted! I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may...
That's true.
Ooh. I'll send...
Thanks. Well then, I'll do my best.
You got a good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
She's praising you, I believe.
Then shall we get started?
We need to figure out what Makoto Sis thinks this courthouse...
I often hear her call it a place of competition.
A competition, huh?
It'd be unbearable if you were put on trial. Although, a competition...
Conditions have not been met.
Then, perhaps a...
Conditions have not been met.
There are other competitions.
Gambling, then. How about a...
We played cards.
Conditions have not been met.
What else is... It must be a casino.
Candidate found.
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
Well, it's time we head in then.
Beginning navigation.
Head right past there and keep a low profile. That's it, huh? What's going on here?
We are looking at the courthouse, aren't we?
Seems like it.
Let's go.
Right.
The courthouse is a casino.
Everywhere else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station. I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy. Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't... The police station's also part of her work area, though. Whenever arrests are made for her cases. I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want...
That reminds me. He'll need a code name, too.
Code name?
Phantom Thieves can't go around using the real names.
Just for reference.
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how he looked. And...
What is it, Haru?
oh!
Then, perhaps Karasu will be best for...
Are your clothes up?
The reverse, act. If our codenames are to hide our identity...
Karasu.
Why not go with Crow instead?
All right. From here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse. Now then.
Let's do it. See it.
Wait!
I have something.
Okay.
So, this...
Dude, you planning on stealing?
It just means that's what he thinks a rebel looks like.
No. This is my mental image of a person who sticks to their...
Well, I think your mask is more apt for piercing rather than sticking. That aside, the people in here look completely normal.
But we're in a flashy casino. There's... Oh, right. Crow doesn't know...
Ah, yes. In addition...
That probably didn't make much sense because all the fancy...
In essence, since these look like real people... Considering what I see before me...
Not all cognitions are normal, though. In Futaba, and people may look normal, but we should be careful.
Is this what you have to go through every time? This is...
Just don't slow us down, Crow.
I will not allow that to happen.
Okay, it's time we head inside. Our deadline for this infiltration is November 20th. Of course, we'll need to secure an infiltration route before we send out the calling.
So the calling card wasn't merely for show.
Will you please?
My
Well then, let's go.
Alright, here we go.
I feel somewhat nervous.
I can feel it.
Welcome. Come on out, you petty thieves.
She can see us?
You're after the treasure. Come on down, and I...
What?
You aren't going to run.
We should do as she says.
So you've come. The treasure is located on the manager's floor at the...
Why are you telling...
It's as I said before. First, I ask that you come up to my location.
Damn it! Over there!
It seems we'll be able to use that elevator to Let us get out.
Authentication required.
Members?
Perhaps it bears relation to a players' club of sorts.
I can't handle your technical speak. Just give me it straight.
Casinos typically have a membership system. Some locations even have areas cordoned off for particular... Considering the setup of this place, I thought...
That'll make this shit simple. Come on.
I would agree with...
A shadow!
As I expected, registration will not be such a simple...
She must be daring us to challenge the security of this...
Here...
No need to worry. I'll handle this. I promise to surpass even such... Well then, don't worry. You can leave this one to me. Take them down, Robin Hood! Taste my wrath! Now, Robin! For real?
You're right.
Oh, come on! They're fucking me.
The crucial moment's finally here.
Searching all along.
Okay.
Without a sign, without resting.
So people are turning on us even in...
Hey,
I'll just add this.
I'm a chef. What else should I do? Please don't take off my mask.
Hey! Well then.
oh.
Sorry. That should do it for now. Hey! Okay.
Let's do it.
Oh, Muck, I didn't realize we take... Haru, what a coincidence. Oh, we're... Yep, how should I put this? Our battle... So, I've been reflecting on... In the end, I came up with some... Me? Sure. If I appreciate it. Mako... Don't worry, if it's your idea, Mako... I'm glad to hear you say... Well, ready to hear it? Huh? So... What a great idea! I'd be honored to help. Oh, thank you. Well, I hope it works out. Mm-hmm. Just leave it to me. But wow, Mako-chan, you come up with some pretty bold moves sometimes. I really look up to you for that. Do you? I'm not sure how that makes me feel, but thank you. The star will grant us our wish if...
So, this... We just get started.
Forced investigation will...
Is there any possibility?
How
can you be so sure?
They may be corrupt certain step, unless their situation becomes extreme.
I'm impressed, Detective Man.
Yes, he is quite prompt.
Well, this is a purely give-and-take relationship. You taught me the inner workings of the... And I will be sure to contact everyone.
That would be helpful.
All right. Yes, let us go.
Alright, let's do it.
All right, let's begin. I look forward to this.
I'll reveal your true form.
Surprise attack successful. Now just
All will be revealed.
Yes! Victory! Just like I thought.
All right.
Piece of cake!
There's a chest!
Okay.
Enemies! If I knew their affinity.
Sona.
Just look for their weakness.
Kaya Picaro. Go down. Now or never, right? Go! Gonna knock you out!
Come on! Do it again, Skull! Let's do this! Get him!
What separates us?
Three enemies. They're weak, but don't let your guard down.
Come! Izanagi no Okami Pinkaro! By the myriad truths! Yeah! Nice!
Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
Shadow eliminated. Let's go, Joker.
Indeed.
I can see it.
Shadow sighted.
Show me your true form!
We've got the advantage. Don't rush this.
By the myriad truths!
Enemies defeated. All right, Joker.
That takes care of that. Let's move.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
Didn't even break a sweat. This feeling. I think they're...
I think I'm gonna stop right here.
I should write something.